thought leaving would feel like relief. That once I put enough distance between myself and this place, the weight would lift. It didn't. Pandæmonium didn't feel like a prison when I was inside of it. It felt like a question. And I don't think I liked the answer. Everything here was built to observe, to test, to decide what should be allowed to exist. I don't know when I realized that I was one of the things being studied. And it wasn't by Pandæmonium. Lahabrea told me to go. I knew right away that he didn't do it because he hated me. I also knew that he didn't see me as a threat. Lahabrea didn't express his emotions very well, if at all. He had come here to judge Ericthonios for himself. As his son, no one else had the right, but he would never state that openly. The echo revealed the truth behind his intent. Of course it would. Ericthonios was alive, Athena was gone, and Pandæmonium was no longer compromised. Allowing me to walk away was his way of saying thank you. Neither of us knew what I was walking towards when I did as he asked. Ericthonios kept asking questions. Not the dangerous kind, the honest kind. Who was I? Why did I unsettle the records? Why did the answers never line up? I didn't have answers for him. That should have bothered me more than it did. The echo stirred while I walked. It always does. Memories brushed against me. Not mine. Never mine. Everyone else's past unfolded so easily. Pain, love, regret, and every time I tried to turn that sight inward, there was nothing. I don't think that was an accident. Hydaelyn seemed so gentle, so reassuring. A voice that promised meaning when things hurt too much to endure. I should have been more suspicious of comfort that required so much sacrifice. Zodiark demanded devotion. Hydaelyn offered solace. Different words, same outcome. Gods that need belief, gods that need loss, gods that make space by emptying people. And then there was Elidibus. He never asked me to be anything other than what I was in the moment. No correction, no reshaping. He stood with me. I don't bond easily, but I bonded with him. That bond mattered, which is why I would never be allowed to hold on to the memory of it. I see the pattern now. Anyone who anchored me, anyone who loved me as a person instead of a purpose, they never survived. Not because they were weak, because they made me harder to take. Lahabrea thought he was letting me go. Elidibus thought I was still protected. Ericthonios thought the truth would surface on its own. Through them, I discovered the answers I was searching for. I was Azem, the lost 14th. I left Pandæmonium knowing what was about to happen. I don't know how many times it happened. I don't know how many times my memories were rewritten or why someone was doing this to me. I realized that as soon as I stepped outside of Pandæmonium's reach, that I would never make it back to the timeline that was still a part of me. Whatever happens next, I hope that the ancients will figure out that the Final Days was orchestrated, and that I was the reason. You let her go. You didn't stop me. The Convocation has never relied on an outsider before. Do you want a full recall? Yes, Azem needs to explain this.